Good morning and welcome to the 84th annual meeting of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative. We are broadcasting from our office located in North Baltimore today. Our goal is to provide you, our members, with a brief update of the cooperative. Now I ask you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, our national anthem. I would like to ask our Vice Chair, Bill Kale, to give the invocation.
Thank you, Gene. Can we bow our heads, please? We are grateful to be able to gather here today and thank the Lord for the Electric Cooperative Program and all it has done to bring power and light to rural America. We are grateful for all of our loyal members who believe in our co-op principles and who have taken an interest in our meeting here today. We ask you bless our employees and keep them safe as they work under dangerous operating conditions, and ask for your blessing upon our Board of Trustees and management as they live by our mission to provide safe, reliable, and competitive rates to our members. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Bill. I would like to now call this meeting to order. And I'd like to have Secretary Treasurer Tom Kagi please step forward to read the meeting notice and proof of mailing.
Thank you, Gene. I, Tom Kagi, being first duly sworn on oath, depose and say I am the duly elected, qualified, and acting secretary. The active members were mailed a notice of the annual meeting in the Ohio Cooperative Living Magazine on March 31st, 2022. By depositing such notice with postage thereon prepaid, address, and aforesaid in the United States Mail, it reads, Notice of Annual Meeting. The annual meeting of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative will take place virtually on Saturday, June 11th, 2022 at 10 a.m. Items of business to be considered include a report on the election of trustees, new trustees' oath of office, officers and auditors' reports, and any other pertinent matters that may arise prior to meeting adjournment. Signed, Tom Kagi, Secretary Treasurer, Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative.
Is there a motion to dispense with the reading of last year's minutes as presented? Do I hear a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries. Let's turn our attention to the election results. Once again, Tom Kagi, Secretary Treasurer, back to the podium, please.
Thank you, Gene. Last month, members from Districts 3, 6, and 9 elected the following trustee to represent them for terms of 3 years each. The election committee report is as follows. Leanne Dirkscheide, representing District 3, Dwayne Fry representing District 6, and Ron Regal representing District 9. I make a motion to accept the report as presented. May I have a second to accept the report? Second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Now I ask the elected candidates, please come forward, and Attorney Brett Spaeth, please come forward to administrate the oath of office.
Let me first congratulate each of the three of you for winning your respective elections. I'm going to now administer the oath of the office, okay? So I would like each of you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Dwayne Fry,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that as a member of the Board of Trustees
as a member of the Board of Trustees
for Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative,
for Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative,
I will follow and uphold the Articles of Incorporation
I will follow and uphold the Articles of Incorporation
and Code of Regulations,
and Code of Regulations,
discharging my duties
discharging my duties,
in all fiscal and other matters
all fiscal and other matters
that come before me
that come before me
in a diligent and ethical manner,
in a diligent and ethical manner,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brad.
Members also voted on a Code of Regulations changes to the petition process for our board elections. This proposed change was approved by the membership.
Thank you, Tom. Let's turn our attention to a message from our auditing firm, LWG.
Hi, I'm Earl Ridland with LWG CPAs and Advisors. We were engaged to audit the financial statements of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative and Prison Propane for the year ended March 31st, 2022 and 2021. I met with the board and issued a clean opinion on both the audit of the electric cooperative as well as Prison Propane, communicated to them that the financial statements were in good order and that there were no deficiencies of note that they needed to correct in the internal controls.
I will give a brief report on the status of our Operation Roundup program. Through this program, participating members' electric bill is rounded up to the next highest dollar. These pennies, nickels, and dimes add up to thousands of dollars each year. The Community Trust Fund Board then distributes these collective donations to qualifying community groups and individuals in our area. This past year, a total of $75,664.05 was donated to area charitable organizations from our members' contributions to Operation Roundup. All these funds have been invested back into our communities. Now I will present my chairman's report. Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative had another successful year. I would first like to thank our past CEO and president, George Walton, for his commitment to his position and the work he achieved at the cooperative during his time. He will be missed, and we will wish him the best in his retirement. With George announcing his retirement in July of 21, the board put their succession plan into action. Bill Barnhart was named our interim CEO and president in July and was made permanent in November of 21. Bill has been with the cooperative for 24 years and previously served as our vice president of engineering and operations. Let me highlight some of our 2021 accomplishments at the cooperative. First, with an update on strategic planning. The Board of Trustees worked to help implement some key strategic goals for the staff at Hancock-Wood Electric. In March of 2019, the board developed 6 key strategic goals for the cooperative. These goals included sustaining a culture of safety, formulating strategies to protect Hancock-Wood's service territory and promote economic development within our communities, identifying opportunities to promote member and community engagement, rates and costs, continued investment in our electric plant to prioritize electric service reliability to our members, and board governance and transparency. I'm happy to report the staff at Hancock-Wood has completed 80% of the management initiatives associated with these goals, with all the goals being completed by the end of '22. The board will meet to discuss new strategic goals for the future to help our cooperative move forward. Second, with the ACSI. ACSI is the American Customer Satisfaction Index. We partner with the National Rural Electric Cooperatives to conduct this annual survey, and we are happy to share that in 2021, we received a score of 86 from our members. Our score was higher than the all-Ohio average score. This provides us with insights on improvements that we can make at our cooperative and what members like about Hancock-Wood Electric. This survey typically takes place in May, and we would like to thank all members who participated this past year. Thirdly, our patronage capital. One of the cooperative principles is the members' economic participation. Members contribute equally to and democratically control the capital of this cooperative. With that in mind, the board approved to return over $2.3 million in patronage to our members in '21. This return of patronage to our members would have been reflected as a credit on your December electric bill. Fourth, economic development. The cooperative has established an active role in economic development by creating the Partners, Inc. Through Partners, Inc. activities, the cooperative was able to secure service territory and provide electric service to a new commercial member, RL Carriers. Construction is to commence this summer, and we look forward to collaborating with our new business member. Partners was also able to provide financing to purchase a property on Quarry Road near North Baltimore. Partners was able to secure a relationship with RMF Neuter, and plans are being made for construction of a 100,000 square foot industrial facility. Lastly, North Point Development, also in the North Baltimore area, continues to promote the site by CSX Intermodal. Construction was recently completed for one of the cooperative's newest members, UPS, and we look forward to continuing our growth through the commercial member base in this area. As I close this morning, I want to thank you for allowing me to serve as board chairman and as a trustee representing District 4. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Thank you again for joining us today for our virtual meeting. At this time, I would ask our President and CEO, Bill Barnhart, to come to the podium to present his President's report.
Thank you, Gene. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve the members as the new and 7th President and CEO of Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative. We want to thank George Walton for his 24 years of service to the cooperative, and I would like to personally thank him for his assistance during the leadership transition. I am looking forward to working with the board and making changes to benefit our co-op members and employees. During the past 12 months, our cooperative family has not only had to adjust to a change in leadership, but challenges caused by COVID, supply chain issues, and rising transmission costs. Even with these challenges, your dedicated cooperative employees continue to put members first and work to provide safe and reliable electric service. On June 8, 2021, our cooperative family received some tragic news. something no one could expect. We had lost an employee. Clayton Heff was a lineman at Hancock-Wood for 10 years. Not only was he a dear friend to everyone at the cooperative, but he was also a dad, a husband, a son, a brother, and so much more to us. He is missed every day at our cooperative, and we would like to ask you to please to continue to pray for his friends and family. Hancock-Wood has made several changes in our staff this past year. Those highlights include several promotions. Kurt Croy was promoted from his position as the Director of Business Development to company COO. Andy Fisher, our former engineering supervisor, was promoted to Vice President of Engineering and Operations. Ryan Goolsby was promoted to the Director of Engineering, and Mary Casey was promoted to HR Generalist. Also, several fresh faces were added to the cooperative to either fill open positions or to prepare for pending retirements. I would like to recognize all the employees hired at the co-op this past year. Josh Fusion, line worker. Jake Amanza, IT technician. Zach Weinandy, materials coordinator. Sarah Weasel, senior accountant. Alex Scholl, apprentice line worker. Isaac Mortz, lead service planner. Brady Kuhlman, distribution engineer. Kyla Catherines, administrative assistant. Please join me in welcoming these new employees to the cooperative. We fully expect that each one of these individuals will have a rewarding career with Hancock-Wood. Hancock-Wood's primary goal is to deliver the highest possible quality of electric service safely at a fair price. The key measure of quality in the eyes of our members is the number of times their lights go out. In 2021, the average member experienced 1.3 outages and a total of 101 outage minutes for the year. Hancock-Wood crews responded quickly and safely to address outage issues, even though our electric system totals almost 1,587 miles of line and covers 10 counties. The average length of an outage was still only 77 minutes. These numbers place us in the top 25% for outage performance among co-ops in the nation. Our crews were not only available 24/7 to respond to electric service issues for our members, but they also provided mutual aid to Rappahannock Co-op in Virginia and South Central and Washington cooperatives in Southern Ohio. By reaching out to assist other electric cooperatives with outage restoration, our crews demonstrate the cooperative principle of cooperation among cooperatives. To address member demand for renewable energy sources, Buckeye Power, in collaboration with Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative, is developing an expansion to our solar, a community solar program developed and operated by Ohio's electric cooperatives. Our solar is a green energy option that is available to cooperative members. The expansion began in the fall of 2021. The new facility is anticipated to be operational by summer. A cooperative-based approach to solar power is a cost-effective solution for members seeking a green energy option without the upfront investment in costly solar panels and installation fees. The cooperative, led by our Board of Trustees, continues to plan for our future. The Engineering and Finance Departments finalized a construction work plan for the years 2022 through 2025. The work plan details the cooperative's construction activities for the next 4 years and provides $26.4 million in financing from our lender, RUS. In collaboration with the construction work plan, our Information Systems Department completed a technology work plan. The new technology work plan will provide a guide and a template for how the cooperative will leverage technology to improve the member experience. While the cooperative plans for the future, the operations department continues to upgrade and replace those facilities, utilized to provide members with electric service. A combination of Hancock-Wood crews and contract crews were utilized to complete the 2021 rebuild program. Almost 31 miles of old and obsolete overhead distribution lines were replaced for approximately $2 million. Hancock-Wood crews also completed substation improvement projects at our Marion and West Findlay substations. Over the past 3 years, the cooperative has investigated the issue of fiber to the home for our members. We understand our rural members need high-speed internet connection, but unfortunately, 2 separate studies revealed it was too costly for Hancock-Wood to install fiber on their own. Hancock-Wood Electric Cooperative is happy to announce we agreed to terms with Amplex Internet that will allow Amplex to provide fiber optic internet service throughout the service territory. Fiber service provides speed up to a gigabit and is the most reliable type of internet connection. The first phase of construction began in January of 2022 as crews evaluated utility poles and placement of fiber equipment. The first areas to receive fiber-based internet were Kelly's Island and the Bowling Green area. The first cooperative member to receive broadband services across this new fiber network was the West Bay Inn on Kelly's Island. Finally, our subsidiary, Prism Propane, continues to grow and change with the retirement of George Walton, who was the COO prior. Prism moved into their new facility during the summer of 2021. John Hutchinson was promoted to oversee Prisms as the new operation manager. Kaylee McCoy oversees the financial side of the business as the current CFO and office manager. Prism has been committed to creating a better experience for their customers and recently launched a new website. Customers can pay their bill online, request delivery or service, and submit a question to the customer service team. The new website remains the same, www.prismpropane.com. In closing, I would like to thank you for supporting our Board of Trustees, Cooperative, and our employees. We strive every day to serve our members by keeping the lights on and rates affordable for our membership. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Now we will hear an update from Pat O'Loughlin, President and CEO of Ohio's Electric Cooperatives.
Hello, I'm Pat O'Loughlin from Ohio's Electric Cooperatives. In 2021, Ohio's Electric Cooperatives celebrated our 80th anniversary. This year represents a landmark, 80 years of unification of Ohio's 24 electric distribution cooperatives, working together with each other and with your power supplier, Buckeye Power, and our state trade association. By working together over the past 80 years, we've been able to accomplish more things than any individual cooperative could on its own. Together, we've reduced costs, become more resilient, and fostered innovations. Unifying our power supply needs in 1965 under Buckeye Power has allowed Ohio's electric cooperatives to own and operate our own power generation resources. Buckeye Power first invested in coal generation to take advantage of this local resource and its cost advantages. Buckeye Power continues to operate these plants after investing over $1 billion in environmental controls, making our fleet among the cleanest power plants in the world. As natural gas has become more abundant and renewable resources more available, we have grown and diversified our portfolio. To meet your needs during the hottest and coldest days of the year, we've developed both demand reduction strategies and peak period generation facilities. We continue to add renewable energy sources in small increments as opportunities are available and where the project scale fits our needs. These decisions have been made by a board of trustees that has one representative from each of the 24 Ohio electric cooperatives. Their collective decision-making, working in unison with an experienced management team, has allowed Buckeye Power to provide competitive and stable wholesale power costs to the nearly 1 million Ohioans that depend on their electric cooperative for service. Coming together was a huge challenge, and staying together is no less challenging. As the electric utility industry and member expectations evolve, Ohio's electric cooperatives consider many factors and weigh many viewpoints with the goal of preserving an affordable, reliable, and environmentally responsible supply of power for our members. Our team in Columbus works with your management team and other professionals to ensure you are informed about the future of your cooperative and your power supply. You may have noticed in our monthly magazine, Ohio Cooperative Living, that we've doubled down on education and information. Over the past year, not only did your cooperative deliver local news, but we also discussed many important industry issues. We discussed the future of electric vehicles, why we still need coal, the impact of rising transmission costs and grid reliability, safety through distracted driving education, and many stories on how your local cooperative supports your community. In a world where you may have many sources of information, there is no better source of power and information than your local, nonprofit electric cooperative. We'll help keep you informed with Ohio Cooperative Living and the many social media channels your cooperative has provided. Working together on power supply and providing industry news and updates are just the beginning of how the Ohio Electric Cooperative Program shines. Every Ohio cooperative has an ownership interest in the Central Ohio Line Worker Training Program, or COLT. There, we are training the next generation of linemen to work safely and efficiently to keep the lights on. This unified training pays off every day at home and especially during severe storms, allowing us to pull together 40 to 60 linemen from cooperatives across the state to provide assistance to the cooperatives hardest hit by extreme weather events. In the past year, Ohio cooperatives have assisted not only their fellow Ohio cooperatives, but also a Virginia cooperative, hard hit by snow and ice this winter. Line workers from more than a dozen cooperatives were able to work together safely and effectively in the most challenging of conditions. Ohio's electric cooperatives remain unified in many other areas, such as economic development, director and workforce development, legislative and government relations, and helping where we can to provide more equitable access to high-speed internet in rural areas. We will always be stronger working together in these areas. Nothing keeps us unified more than our local nonprofit business model and our 4 core values of integrity, accountability, innovation, and commitment to community. All 24 of Ohio's electric cooperatives committed to these values make us a powerful force in your community and throughout the state. Thank you for attending your annual meeting, and thanks for your attention today.
Thanks, Pat. It's my honor to say to all members, it's been a great privilege for the board and I to serve you. If you have any questions for myself or Bill, feel free to reach out to us by calling our office at 800-445-4840. In closing, I want to thank you for watching our presentation. Meeting adjourned.